you do a poetry slam, they might snap, they might wear a beret like Miss Angela wears. And today, you are our poets. So I want to welcome our CTA community and our friends and our family members to our live poetry slam. You've done so much hard work. You've done so much hard work thinking like writers, writing like writers, and sharing your emotions. So today, I'm going to talk to the audience a little bit. Today we had a class from February 22nd to March 23rd, where our second graders learned how to share their emotions through writing with our artist in residence, Amy Greenberg. Amy Greenberg met with them once a week over Zoom. So hats off to her for being live, and hats off to our students for being able to learn on Zoom during the pandemic. And it was a challenge, you know, being on internet. Zoom sometimes is glitchy. Last night it was glitchy for me. But our artist in resident, Amy, and our students and teachers were flexible. And I think that's really something that I learned personally during this pandemic, was being flexible. That you guys overcame the challenges and you rose up to be writers in poetry. So today you'll see our students practicing speaking, communication skills, and sharing something that's really important, being able to talk about your emotions, which is something that's really important at CTA. As we share our mottos of respect, friendship, and hard work, talking about feelings is really important. It's something that often we don't do. And during this pandemic, it's really important that we share those feelings through writing or with other people. So thank you for being here today. We have 3 guest judges that you'll see on our screen. I guess you don't see.
Here, I'll put them. I can put them. There we go. Right. Oh, no, it won't go over there.
Okay, so we have 3 guest judges that Miss Greenberg will announce after I announce her. So I'm going to now share just a biography of.
Guys, if you see over here, you can see them. Oh, okay. She's spotlighting them. There we go.
All right. So Amy Greenberg is our writer in residence. She is a published writer, poet, essayist, and translator. Her work has appeared in numerous publications and anthologies. She serves as an artist in the Schools for the Greater Columbus Arts Council and the Ohio Arts Council. Mrs. Greenberg has facilitated writing workshops for children, adults, teachers, and other writers at the Wexner Center for the Arts, Third Row House, and the Rift Gallery, and various Central Ohio schools and libraries, including CTA, where she has been doing writing workshops for over, does anybody want to make a guess? How many years do you think she's been here? Raise your hand and tell me. Kayla, what do you think? She thinks 23 years, pretty close, over 20. Over 20, you have a good memory. You're right, over 20 years she's been here at CTA working with our students. So we want to say thank you to her, as well as Jared Small, who is a representative from the Ohio Art Council. They gave us this grant in order to teach our students to practice their poetry writing. It's something that's so important to our education, is learning how not only to communicate through words, through text messages, but also how to use the pen and pencil to write our feelings. So without further ado, I'm going to pass the mic to Amy Greenberg, who's going to introduce our judges.
All righty. Well, good morning. I'm so happy that everyone is able to participate in our poetry slam. First, I'm going to tell you something. Whoops. Guess we're waiting for something. Mrs. Savage, you'll give me the go ahead, okay? Technical difficulties, huh? Okay, I think I want to let you parents who are watching know that we think they did not have our audio working inside the shul, inside the sanctuary. So we're waiting for them to get that straightened out. I think in the meantime, because the students know this, I can let you know what the second grade writers have done. So these youngest writers created a variety of poems, both individual and group work. They wrote about their unique qualities and talents, their classroom friends, and those were actually some very funny poems. They wrote about the holidays, they wrote about animals. They used the five senses to write about what I like to call the big questions, like what is love and what is God? They also interpreted poems by other famous poets to see what poetry is capable of doing and being. For today's slam, these poets were invited to choose their own favorite among the poems they wrote to share with you. It will be exciting to see what they have chosen. We're going to try to check in with them again and see if they are ready for us.
Amy, we're ready for you to introduce the judges.
Okay, perfect. One last thing I'd like to say before I get to introducing the judges is I would like to thank Nikki Miller, our wonderful lower school principal, and Shari Herzoghi for all the work they did to coordinate the entire long stretched out Zoom residency. I know it required more work on their end than normal, and they were terrific. I want to thank Kayla Mizrahi and Joel Greff for being our techies today and helping with the scoring and the Zoom. And most of all, teacher Joni Schottenstein, who stepped in and worked with the students, the student poets. She was completely calm no matter what we encountered, and she was so encouraging of your children and your and my students that it was just a pleasure to work with her. And I am also hoping that after the Poetry Slam, all of you will hop on and make your donations to CTA, as I plan to do. They're tripled during this fundraiser, and we could even be making them all in honor of our second grade poets. Okay, so now I would like to introduce to you this morning's judges. Our first judge is Becky Portman, a CTA alum from the class of 2015. Becky graduated from the University of Michigan in 2020 with a degree in film, TV, and media. In college, Becky served as a film critic, editor, and humor columnist at the Michigan Daily. While she was at CTA, Becky won many awards for many things, even poetry. She won the 2015 Poetry Out Loud competition, where she recited a poem about wishing she had a sister. Those of you who know the Portman family know that Becky is surrounded by brothers. She is currently paid to be an animation director and not paid to be a comedian. She lives in Los Angeles, and by the way, she got up very early in the morning to judge, so we thank her for that. Becky's words to live by were written by the poet Emily Dickinson, and they are, forever is composed of nows. So welcome, Becky. Next, we have Jared Small, who serves as the Arts Learning Coordinator at the Ohio Arts Council, a state agency that funds and supports quality art experiences to strengthen Ohio communities culturally, educationally, and economically, and is the grant funder for the CTA writing workshops. So thank you very much for that. Jared began his career as a music educator in the public schools of Southwest Michigan, where he taught band, choir, and guitar. Jared holds a Bachelor of Music in Instrumental Music Education from Western Michigan University and a Master of Arts in Arts Policy and Administration from The Ohio State University. Thanks for joining us, Jared. And last but not least, we have Kristin Van Gundy. Kristin Van Gundy makes up one half of the dynamic duo that is the CTA Upper School English Department. Since 2017, Kristen has worked alongside CTA veteran Steve Guinan and teaches English to students in grades 7 and 9, as well as the Advanced Placement Literature course for 11th and 12th grade. Kristen received her bachelor's degree in English from The Ohio State University and her teaching credentials from Otterbein University. Though it's often a task they resist, Kristen is passionate about instilling a love of reading and writing poetry in her students, and she is excited to see what the future class of 2031 will bring to the upper school. So welcome and a huge thanks to all of our distinguished judges.
Okay, first we have Jacob Chaplinsky. Let's welcome to the stage our poet Jacob Chaplinsky.
Where will I sleep tonight? By Jacob Chaplinsky. Tonight I will sleep in the cereal box. In the morning when I wake up, I will scare someone.
Did we want to make just good job? Let's give Jacob some snaps. Did you judges, could you hear him thumbs up if you could hear him?
I would say they could be a little bit louder. We heard him not at the beginning, but we heard him in the end. So
Jacob,
from
can you
the
just-
announcement.
I just want to make sure
of the
that they,
title-
because you were nice and loud.
You were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, come forward a little bit.
Okay, try it again. Let's see.
Where will I sleep tonight? By Jacob Chaplinsky. Tonight I will sleep in the cereal box. In the morning when I wake up, I will scare someone when they get breakfast.
Hey, thank you. Look at that flexibility from our CTA second graders. Next, we have Bradley Dutton is home sick today, is home. So I want to do our next person is Sasha Eskins. So welcome, Sasha. Really loud.
If I were an animal by Sasha Eskin. If I were an animal, I would look like a white piece of paper. If I were an animal, I would eat bunnies. If I were an animal, I would walk through the snow and hunt. What am I?
Ooh, leaving us with a question. What are you, Sasha? A snow wolf? Snow wolf, very cool. Let's give snaps to Sasha. Julia is not here with us today, so we're going next to Kayla Hellman.
What is love by Kayla Cooper? Tastes like fresh blueberries, smells like vanilla cake, sounds like birds chirping, looks like flowers blooming, feels like spring.
Thank you, Kayla. Let's give our poet some snaps. Excellent job, Kayla. So as we're coming up, I'm going to just slow down a little bit. So don't forget to, our fundraiser is happening now, and think programs like this are really what makes CTA stand out to prepare us for a life of meaning and success. Next, we have Miss Hannah Hollander.
My friend Leia likes
Louder.
Florida.
Come a little closer. Start off.
My friend Leia likes Florida. My friend Leia has 100 Lego sets. My friend Leia has 1,000 roller coasters. My friend Leia likes art. My friend Leia eats non-kosher. My friend Leia loves chocolate. My friend Leia is 18. My friend Leia is tall.
Excellent sharing about your friend. That's showing the meat of friendship. Thank you, Hannah. Next, we have Ari Lefkowitz. So let's give our poet Ari some waves and snaps. All right, Ari.
What is Hashem by Ari Lefkowitz? Hashem looks like everything. Hashem smells, feels like nothing. Hashem sounds like wind. Hashem tastes like weather. And Hashem smells like air.
Excellent. Let's give some snaps. I love how, Amy, you taught them to use the 5 senses, which is really important when we become a poet.
Yes.
Next up is A.L. Zener.
My friend Maura Billy, A.L. Zener. My friend Maura Billy is a teacher. My friend Maura Billy is a boy. My friend Maura Billy is a student. My friend Maura Billy likes coffee. My friend Maura Billy likes school. My friend Maura Billy has 2 children. My friend Maura Billy doesn't like coffee.
Okay, let's give A.L. some snaps. So A.L. is talking about one of our permanent subs, Billy Papson, who has joined our CTA community during COVID. So it's great to hear students talking about teachers.
Mrs. Miller.
Next we have Zach Zofan.
Kindness by Zach Zofan. Kindness smells like fresh cake out of the oven. Kindness sounds like soft music. Kindness feels like a soft blanket.
Excellent there. Again, talking about feelings, emotions, and kindness, something that's really important for our meeting of friendship. Our last 2A presenter poet is Leah Zuckerman.
If I were an animal, Leah Zuckerman. I look like mud and chocolate cake. I think walks outside and play. And I eat food. I am a puppy.
Oh, talking about things that make us happy too. All right. So now what we're going to do, Miss Kaylee is going to take it away. We're going to watch as our judges score round 1. We're going to watch the video that 2A made.
We are 2A. We are the only boy in class with long hair. We have a light blue backpack. We have 2 Z's in our name. We are the tallest person in the class. We have a creek in our backyard. We are a very good swimmer. We are 3 letters in our first name. We come from Israel. We are good at baking. We love to bake chocolate cake. We are intense at portrait. We are second grade.
All right. Thank you for listening to our 2A group. We're going to start with our 2nd grade B, but I need to see a thumbs up by the judges. Are you good and ready to move on to 2B? Okay, this is a new world. All these hand signals. One of the hand signals we use is same. We learned a lot of hand signals through at-home learning. So first up for our 1st grade is Tahila, our 2nd grade is Tahila Alt. So Tahila Alt is our 2nd grade poet that's gonna kick us off.
Come closer.
What is sadness by Kayla Cooper? Sadness feels like hot tears rolling down my cheeks. It looks like the people I love disappearing forever. Sadness is the worst feeling you can have.
Thank you, Tahila. That was a really raw emotion, something that's important to talk about because we all have feelings like that. Thank you, Tahila. Next up is Kayla Cooper. Kayla was the student that did answer, Amy, how long have you been here? And she remembered over 20 years. All right, Kayla.
If I Were a Holiday by Kayla Cooper. If I were a holiday, I would be a Hanukkah. I would smell my mother making crispy golden latkes on the stove. I would taste the yummy chocolate once given out from school. I would hear the song sung like diamonds by the menorah. I would see my brothers, then me taking turns unwrapping presents that my mom and dad have bought. I can't wait to see what I have got.
Wonderful. Talking about a favorite holiday. Thank you for sharing. And the adjectives that we are hearing from our 2nd graders are phenomenal. Next, we have Isaac Deal.
A poem to all the dogs out there by Isaac. Dogs, I love funny, cute, dumb, tongue-tied, baby, smart, and nice dogs. A poem to all the Isaacs out there by all the dogs out there. Isaac, I love funny, cute, dumb, tongue-tied, baby, smart, and nice Isaac.
Excellent. We have some humor. So I love when we have humor in poetry and hearing that. Next up is Yonatan M. Salam. Hi, Yonatan. Wait 1 second.
Where I will sleep tonight by you. I will sleep tonight in the laundry machine, and when I wake up, I will be clean.
Excellent. Again, humor. That is really neat to see come out in our writers. Next, we have Eliza Freed.
Poem 4 by Eliza Freed.
Wait, so
Poem 4 by Eliza Freed. Poem for nobody. Hi, nobody. How you doing? Where are you anyways? Where do you even live? I don't even know who you even are. Why are you not even talking to me? Hello, nobody. Are you even here? The end.
the end. So you can hear our voice coming through and having conversations and dialogue, which is an important skill that poets might use to talk to their readers. Next, we have Hani Kirschbaum.
Where I will sleep tonight by Hari Krishna. Tonight I will sleep in the freezer, and when I wake up, I will sneak ice cream.
Oh, snaps to her. I wonder if her mom and dad heard that, what she would do. All right, we have another Lefkowitz. This is Jessie Lefkowitz.
Where will I sleep tonight? I'll sleep in the dryer where it's very warm and hot. In the morning when I wake up, I'll be in a basket full of clothes. When someone picks me up, I'll fall out into the washing machine.
Okay, excellent. And we have students that are working on memorizing too. Thank you, Jessie. Next, we have Moshe Newman.
Where will I sleep?
Wait, scoot up.
Where will I sleep?
Wait, let's. So one of the things during COVID is lunches this year have to be delivered, and lunches or trash cans, and when they move over our bricks, it becomes very loud. So we don't want to take away from your voice right now, Moshe. Okay, things are moving. It's different these days what schools look like. But again, you could see how flexible our CTA community, students, teachers, and family members at CTA, which is pretty impressive. We're one of very few schools that have been open the entire year. I'm really proud to be a CTA member. All right, Moshe, now I can hear you. So speak up really loud and proud.
Where will I sleep tonight? Tonight I will sleep on the places. When I wake up, I'll play them all day, but they're full. They don't have my brain.
Excellent. Thank you, Moshe. Next, we have Natalie Stiglitz is next. Okay, scoot up a little bit more this way. Great.
If I were a hog day by now, I would open presents and have fun. I can smell the candles glowing.
Excellent, Natalie. Making me feel and smell things is really important as a poet. Next, we have Mayor Weinschneider. He's our last second grade poet for today.
To my bed by May. Sorry, Mr. Bed, I cannot sleep on the night because the teachers don't let me. When I was in school, they said I was not allowed to, but maybe Shmuel can.
Excellent. Thank you. Is he your brother? Yes. Okay. All right. I know that we have a technical thing. I'm having someone fix the technical issue that Jared brought up. So give me a minute for that. While the judges are finalizing their scores and we're fixing that, we're gonna show you the second 2B group poem.
We are 2B. We are lightning smart. We have memorized that story. We like to read and write. We don't like our brother or sister. We are a super good friend. We used to be short, but now we are the tallest by 2nd grade. We are the only one holding a water bottle. We hate pizza. We are really good at art. We are the only one that doesn't know what to say. We are completely ourselves. We are 2B.
Place winner is Jacob Chaplinsky. Our second place, so we have a tie. And I'll give the tiebreakers, I'll give you another strand in my office. But our tie is Ari Lefkowitz and Zach Zofan. So I want to give you our second place medals here that have a microphone. So congratulations, gentlemen. And third place is Sasha Eskin. And Maura Joni is taking a picture of our lovely winners. So if we could get a picture really quick. All right. Let's give them another round of applause. Next, I have 2B winners. First place is Tahila Ol.
Yeah, Tahila.
Second place is Kayla Cooper. Congratulations, Kayla. And third place is Hannah Hirschbaum. So that's interesting. We had an all-boy winner and then an all-girl winner. That's very interesting observation. Congratulations. We're going to take a photo of you.
You are all winners. You guys did a great job.
Great job, guys. And let's give all of our participants a round of applause. We're going to say thank you to Mrs. Greenberg on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
And then let's say thank you to our judges on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, judges.
And we had a few people that wanted just to say a special message. Who wanted to? Kayla Cooper wanted to say a special message.
Thank you, Mrs. Greenberg, for doing poetry workshop with us.
Okay, thank you.
I really enjoyed writing.
All right. Did you want to say anything?
And seeing is funny. I really enjoyed doing poetry workshop.
Excellent. So thank you, CTA family teachers. I want to say a special shout out to Maura Joni, who helped with that. I want to say thank you to Maura Savage, Maura Miriam, and Maura Joni, who helped with videotaping, and our teachers who were here during their planning time. I really appreciate you. Thank you all for coming, and thank you, Ohio Arts Council. If you haven't donated now, please donate for our 2nd grade poets.